So this is my working with Logic journey for the past 10 years.
Let our bodies move in synchrony. Bright lights take flight.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. As you know, yesterday we celebrated 2 years of Accents, my label, with the entire team, drinking, playing drinking games. The loser, of course, has to drink. So it's a perfect opportunity for another hangover story time. Today a very special hangover story time. Usually it's really just a story, like my first release, my first gig, my first studio, how I met Vanessa, and this kind of stuff. Today we're actually diving really deep into this hard drive right here. This is like where I store all of my tracks, every single track that I finish, or also all of the ones that I don't finish end up here that I'm not currently working on. Mainly because, as you know, the MacBooks, they don't have a lot of space, but let's just check out what the oldest song on that hard drive actually is, and of course what it's sounding like. So probably my most embarrassing songs. I don't know what to expect because I really haven't checked any of these in years. So it seems like the oldest tracks on here are, what is it, 2011? Old release tracks. So let's maybe just listen to this one. It's called Berg minus Vox 2. I think this one, yeah, it's in the release folder. So this one actually got released, but this is one of the early versions of it. Not that bad. I mean, it's just like a loop, just the chords, just like a funky bass line and ad-libs on top. I think this is actually Frankie, but from back in the days where I recorded her in Berlin, actually. So, yeah, let's try and find something that is worse than this. Maybe it's just Potential, because I remember that one. It's released. It was like the first song that actually moved something for me. All of the songs that I previously released, they just went up there onto the stores and nothing happened. This one got actually signed by Alex Niggemann. He's like a Berlin-based DJ producer doing like deep house to techno. Very simple, just you want just my potential vocals. Weird effects. And then just kick and bass. Nothing fancy, but it was like solid enough to be played in the club. All of my previous songs were like just random shit, kind of. So yeah, 5th of May 2012. But let's actually go to the not released songs. They, unfortunately, the oldest ones are 2011. Because I remember I deleted some of the very old ones to have more space also on that external hard drive. And they're still on my 2 old computers in the studio. So my very old iMac, that is still there, and my old G5 with the external display, both of them have the very old songs on them. So let me know if you're interested, like next time I'm in the studio, to maybe connect those two, see if they were even running, and try to find my very early songs. 2011. There's one called All My Love. No. That's awful. The vocals are an a cappella. I don't know which song actually it was. I don't remember. I also unfortunately can't open the Logic project file because it's like pre-Logic X actually, but let's listen maybe to one of the later versions. But here you can see like I'm guilty of having a lot of versions. It's like 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 up until 9, and then I changed a lot and I just went on. Yeah, I'd say we got here at least like 20 different versions, and I think Tell Me 1 and 2, like that's the more advanced stuff.
I'll make it good for you, 'cause you blow my mind. I promise, boy, that I'll be true. Good for you, 'cause you blow my mind.
Yeah, it's just awful. The vocal doesn't fit. The melodies, there are no chords. It's like just rumble and weirdly pitch warped vocals. And now the drop. That's weak. That's really weak. I would rate this maybe 2 out of 10. Let's see what CVBM actually is, because usually those are the ones that are the weirdest, that do not even have a name. Let's maybe listen to the first version, 28th of June 2012.
Excuse me. I know we just met, but we had this dance.
That's actually not bad. Yeah, doesn't change for 3 minutes, but let's listen to version number 4. This one actually has an arrangement.
Excuse me. I know we just met, but we had this dance.
The vocals are cool. I think they were out of the sample pack. And I think there's like a weird synth sound now being introduced.
Excuse me. I know we just met, but we had this dance.
Yeah, it's just weird and shit, but the drums are actually tight. So I would maybe give this a 3 if you're into experimental, underground, deep techno. Yeah, maybe. I think Reset was, I think, progressive. Yeah. This was me trying to sound like Swedish House Mafia before they even were Swedish House Mafia. So like old Axwell and Grosso and Steve Angelo stuff. You see, I went through the same shit as you probably went through or still going through, just trying out a bunch of stuff, trying to find your own sound, trying to just copy other people to improve, learn techniques, and just like, yeah, kind of advance. And yeah, but it's really just a really cheap copy. That one is actually from the 15th November 2010. So I think I first had like my progressive phase. That was the first one. Then like a tech house, deep house, techno phase. And now I'm like just doing vocal stuff mostly. So basically 9 years of music making. That's the oldest one so far. Let's see if I can find a song older than this. But I doubt that. Used and Abused. I just have to listen to this one. 2013. Definitely techno. That one is actually not that bad. This could definitely be a release. I would give it 8 out of 10, especially if you consider 2013. everyone else also was a little bit worse than now. I think Loaded Dice was even better. And I think this was like the type of music I started doing before moving to Berlin, and then in Berlin as well. And this was actually the type of music for the first year of ghost producing, like making songs for other people, that I was actually doing. So there's a bunch of stuff out on Beatport that doesn't have my name on it, that is like this very dark kind of progressive influence techno. Let's see, 2015. I even have like completely finished songs in here that were never released, like ghost productions where people just didn't pay me. With vocals. I love that one, but I'm actually not allowed to play it to you. Oh, I love this one. I still want to release that one. Hold on.
In this world, I'm not alone in this world. When I realize I run away.
I just love it. It's like deep, progressive techno kind of stuff with vocals. This one is, you know, All About, that I recorded with Marvin. On that day we recorded 2 more songs, but just All About got released. And this one is one of the 2 others that didn't get released. So you can now hear I went like from progressive to, I actually started with like electro house, then progressive house. Then I went through to more deep techno, deep house, more techno with progressive, then added vocals to this. And then like still deep, but with vocals, more vocals, and then like getting more into deep house, guitar kind of deep house. But this will probably come in the next year, that we'll check out in a second. But this one, yeah, Set Me Free, also with Marvin.
All I see is my world on fire, flying on a blackbird through the cloud. All I need is a place to be in this world of hunger and pain. Erase the hate to set me free, set me free, set me free. Try to find.
I actually like the bass. Let's see if I can open up this Logic project. Yeah.
Try to find.
But the bass was already made with Diva, and it's actually a cool bass.
Try to find what all I see.
And the vocals just one track. I didn't do doubles, I didn't like ad-libs, harmonies, nothing. Just like one track. That's how we made 3 tracks in one day. Okay, let's go into 2017. Okay, those are already songs you might know, because I've made them while I was already doing this daily vlog. So what is it, 2017 and 18? Jaded. I think this is the very first song on the very first vlog I ever released. Yeah. That's already like proper deep house. But also still with like the progressive elements in it. There is also Gavin, the song that I made with Gavin. A couple more that I can play, those have vocals on them that I'm not allowed to play. And then of course we got like the final tracks of 2016, All About, Dancing With Our Heart, Dawning. I mean, they're all on my Spotify if you want to go check them out in full length. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. So this is my working with Logic journey for the past 10 years. Again, there's older stuff, so I've been already producing now for 12, 13, 14 years, like from getting the first time Logic, I think it was Logic 6 or 7, to actually really working almost every day with Logic, and then like trying to make money with it, then ghost producing, then ending up with my own studio, now an even bigger own studio. So it's been a wild ride, a big journey actually. So thanks a lot for following, at least for the last 3 years. So thanks a lot for watching. That's it with today's hangover story time. My MacBook needs to rest a little. These things are shit. Actually, one more thing. I need to show you one of my tracks that I'm working on right now. As you know, I'm working right now on my album and I can't really share a whole lot. But for this outro, enjoy one of those 12 songs, like a sneak peek, 15 to 20 seconds. That's the stuff right now I'm working on. And I'm actually really proud, like being able to actually, make this kind of stuff. It took a long while, but you will also eventually get there if you just stick to it.
There's a reason why I should have run from the start. 'Cause everything you've said and done, you fucked up. It cuts like a knife to face the truth. 'Cause most of my life, it was all about you.